Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley says gas production is on the increase. As he delivered the feature address at the Energy Conference hosted by the Energy Chamber of Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. Rowley said trends show a consistent increase in gas production, up from the 3.2 billion cubic feet per day level in 2017.
We expect gas production to stabilize over the 2020 to 2023 period at approximately 4 billion cubic feet per day, based on the level of investment to be undertaken by upstream companies and, who knows, cross-border initiatives with Venezuela.
And he is confident oil production will follow a similar thrust under the heritage Petroleum and Paria company. He added the oil refinery once owned by the now-defunct Petrotrin could be reopened under new ownership in short time.
Expressions of interest have been received from about 50 interested parties from all sectors of the industry, including the OWTU.
OWTU having access to the necessary data to submit its proposal, saying there is no unfair advantage.
Nothing is further from the truth. What happens is that the OWTU has been allowed by virtue of its location in this business and in this country to look at the refinery to see whether they can come up with something. They would need extra time. They've been given a deadline, and after that deadline, all interested parties come on board.
And Shell Trinidad and Tobago Limited says an increase in its gas production over the past 2 years spells great news for Trinidad and Tobago. Vice President of Shell Trinidad and Tobago, HUDSON, made the statement on the first day of the 2019 Energy Conference. He said the future of Trinidad and Tobago's energy industry is how we remain globally competitive in a scenario of a changing industry and market dynamics, and highlighted the 2017 visit to Shell's Technology Center in Houston by Prime Minister Rowley as a catalyst for technology integration.
I remember the great things that we saw there and the ability for us to do something different, which has resulted in fields coming on production in 2018, and I'm proud to say that between 2016 and 2018, Shell Trinidad and Tobago's production has increased by 30%. The Prime Minister this morning remembers that as a result he needs more money, but that is something that I can't respond to at this point in time. Okay? This, of course, and all of it is very positive news. Not just for us, but of course for Trinidad and Tobago's gas supply agenda.
BPTT and Shell Trinidad are currently in negotiations with government regarding the LNG value chain, which will extend the life of Atlantic LNG Train 1 for another 5 years. Mr. HUDSON said once completed, these negotiations would also have significant and far-reaching results for Trinidad and Tobago.
Price in terms for Train 1. These are complex negotiations because the implications on all sides are significant and far-reaching. So while I would have liked to announce by now that we have new arrangements in place, we are still working through the complexities with a view to resolving these in the very near future. And as I said, that very near future is about 2 months away.